My name is Jaime. I'm co-founder of Kindred Being. We offer beyond quantum healing hypnosis sessions as well as crystals and energy tools. I'm a certified beyond quantum healing facilitator, and this entire journey started for me in 2017 when my spirit guides stepped into my life. They changed my entire perspective. They changed my entire reality. Since then, my journey has been that of expansion and enlightenment. This is what I want to share with you. This is my story. Good morning. It's early. The sun's not up yet. I woke up with a song in my head and I thought it was interesting. It was from The Little Mermaid. Ariel sings it. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid. When I used to babysit, I used to watch it for those that I was babysitting. So the song was A Whole New World. So I thought that was interesting and somewhat appropriate to wake up with that song in my head. I did have dreams and I do remember them. I don't know how much they apply to anything. They were mainly about renovations. So construction dreams again, which is interesting. They were about buildings and homes that were being renovated. And I don't know how much of a part I was taking in it. I might have just been taking an observer stance. That was the main things that were happening in the dreams that I remember. And then waking up with that song, A Whole New World. Last night was interesting. So I did listen to I watched the sacred geometry visuals and it was going at, I think it was 63.5 hertz frequency tone when I was watching the sacred geometry visuals, and I definitely felt that. I'm not sure what 63.5 frequency is supposed to be doing, but I felt it in my heart. And it felt like it was assisting me to raise my vibration, and it was assisting me to release blockages. Because it felt like a clear tone, like it was tuning my chakras, and it was assisting me to release everything. Like I felt it sharp. But I was enjoying the feeling because it felt a lot like how it feels when I do it myself, when I let the source light in and I tune my chakras myself and raise my vibration. So it was kind of neat to kind of tune my energy to the frequency that was being emitted on that video. And I felt like it was helpful. I don't do a lot of like sound baths and things like that, but I want to. I mean, obviously everything is frequency, everything is energy. So I would like to get more into that and explore that some more. So those are my experiences. The sun looks like it's coming up now, so I'll be getting up soon.
Okay, I'm on my way to the park. I have a lot of work to do, kind of indoor work to do, but I kept getting these urges. I just need to get outside. I need to move my body. I need to go for a walk. I need to connect with the earth energies at the park. Okay, I had to stop to record these ants, and they're a little bit, a snippet of their day-to-day lives. So they like vlogging too. Okay, I'm just walking to the park, and I wanted to talk about how differently I relate to people. How before my awakening, I had a lot of judgment of self and judgment of other people that kind of manifested in this anxiety-ridden experience when dealing with people I didn't know. It compounded into this like kind of nervous experience. It wasn't pleasant, and how differently I see things now, because obviously we're so much more than this life. Our experiences are more than this life and more than these bodies that we inhabit, and we're all divine, infinite beings. And as I'm walking around and I'm seeing people in their cars, I'm seeing people on bikes, I'm seeing people walking, I just like feel a swell of love in my heart for every single one of us who've chosen to be here and chosen to live in this kind of difficult but beautiful reality. So I wanted to share that. As I was walking, I came across this page in a book on the ground. It's called The Nine Tailors. I'm going to take a picture of it later so that you can see it, and it says, Lord Peter follows his course bell. So I'm going to read that when I get to the park and see if it has any messages for me. I'm sure it does. It was put right in my path by my guide. So let's see what information I can get from it. I know that things are working in a synchronistic way today because I've been getting 111s and 1212s, and so I'm going to read this page that I found on the way over here and see if there's a message in there for me. Okay, so I just read that piece of paper from the book, and it seems as though it's about a missing key. They're looking for a key to a crypt and counterpoise, which I'm not sure what that is. So it's something about a missing key. Now, I might not make the connection right now of what that's about specifically, but I know the answer will come to me in some way. My guides will put it in my path. So I have a collection of these. I'm keeping that piece of paper. I have a collection of things like that I find on my walks and on my day-to-day life that I know are messages. So I'm adding that one to the collection. Okay, I have to tell you what I just experienced. I was doing some sun gazing in my recent Beyond Quantum Healing session where I was a client. I was talking about how I can get better eyesight, and the facilitator suggested sun gazing, and so basically the response of my higher self was, yes, there are codes in the sun. So I've been doing some sun gazing, and of course I already know that there are rainbow codes in the sun, and if you just kind of look in the sun and squint your eyes a bit, you can see all the rainbow codes in this new white sun that we have. So I was enjoying that. I was also connecting with the new earth. And here's how I know I'm connecting with the new earth rather than this earth, which I like to connect to both, is when I'm sending the source light energy through my crown chakra, through my body, sending it down through my root chakra all the way to the depths of the earth. It's usually a red color that I see behind my eyes when I'm doing that. And it's a really deep pull down to the earth, like it feels like a magnetic pull of my energy when I'm connecting with Gaia in the form that she is now. And then when I connect with the new earth, it looks different. It's a lighter, it goes from a lighter shade of kind of orange all the way to a green color. And it is still a grounding feeling when I'm connecting to the new earth, but it's a lot lighter feeling. So it's not such a deep pull. And it usually also brings a smile to my face. It brings me joy to connect to the new earth and connect with the energies that are there. I'm really enjoying connecting with the rainbow energies of the sun, and I'm going to do some more of it. Okay, I just wanted to explain what just happened. I was doing a meditation because earlier, as I was sitting here, I saw a being against this ivy wall back here. So it was like a ghost. It was somebody who had passed. It was a young man that was walking along the wall. Of course, he's not really here, and I don't see ghosts too often. Actually, I never see them, but he came through pretty clearly. So I wanted to try and connect with his energy and just kind of raise my vibration. Hi.
He was curious as to what was going on. What was you doing?
Oh, I was just laying in the sun.
Well, you have me in the video now.
Yeah, I was laying in the sun, just connecting with the sun and the grass and the earth.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with nature.
Yes.
Yeah, and universe and all that.
Absolutely.
And I don't know whether you believe in a higher power.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing.
Good. Yeah, I love the sun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love you.
So what I was gonna say originally was I was connecting with the spirit man that I saw, or a young man that I saw here earlier, and I was kind of expanding my heart chakra and showing him that you can do that, expand the light within until it envelops your whole being, and then you're being shown to the light and you can transform and move on from this plane. Okay, so I wanted to say one more thing before I leave the park. The second guy that came up to me and was talking to me, I was trying to record him, but he said he didn't want to be on the vlog, so I couldn't record him. But I asked him about the sun, and I asked him what color he used to draw the sun when he was a kid, and he said he used to draw it yellow and orange. And I said, well, does the sun look different than what you remembered it as a kid? And he said it was too bright to look at, and that it's always been too bright to look at, so he didn't know what color it was. Anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. I had to ask him that because I said I was here connecting with the sun energy, so we started talking about the sun. And even though he didn't let me record it, I wanted to get that in here. Okay, now I'm off to the store for organic peanut butter. Okay, I found my peanut butter. Now the only question is, do I want creamy or crunchy? I think I'm going for crunchy.